of limitlessness, which means, and again you might say, well, I do not want to be forever impotent, but the limitlessness is in the healing. It is in the possibilities. They are limitless. There is no way that you can say, well, it is just in the physical or it's just in the emotional. And what that does, if you say, well, now we are in this concept stage and we will go, yes, there is an emotional problem that needs to be dealt with. This is why it is expressing itself in the physical. But by going to the emotional, but thinking, believing that it is a concept, what that does, it is like it opens up the pathways to all the other aspects of the human, to the mental, to the physical, to the emotional, to the spirit soul. All of this, it is all opened up. This pathway is opened up. And that means that you are not going to be just healing the emotional. You're not going to be doing that. What you are doing, because you have opened the pathway, everything gets an opportunity for healing. This is the limitlessness we are talking about. We're not limiting it to the emotional, the physical, or the mental. By saying it is a concept, by accepting the concept, and by looking at it from this angle, we, the medicine women, can see, because you are opening up the whole picture, the whole concept, we can see the whole picture. We can see it all and how it all interacts with each other. Because do not think that it is just the emotions that are causing this. The emotions had to be triggered by something else. They had to come from somewhere. And do not think it is just the mental. Because the mental is playing with the physical and the emotions and the spirit all the time. It is all playing together. So by us viewing impotency as a concept, this means for us, first of all, this gives you hope, but secondly, it allows the idea of limitlessness and the possibilities and opening them up. And by opening one, it automatically opens the others. And then we can see straight in. And it is like the light shines straight in, points directly, like the flashlight bulb, right on, right to where we need to go. And yes, there may be many layers before we can actually get to that point, but what we can see is the light at the end of the tunnel. And when you are in impotency and you are only seeing it from the physical or only seeing it from the mental, psychological, etc., then you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel, because you are only focusing on the one and how it is maybe expressing itself. But by doing it this way, by looking at it as a concept, then we can see the possibilities literally open up before our eyes. See the light at the end of the tunnel. See the path that is lit by the street lights all the way down, that is going to get us to this bright light at the end of the tunnel. And this is how we can help you overcome impotency, because then you will see it is not a physical attribution of your inadequacy, or an emotional attribution, or a mental attribution, or a spiritual attribution. What it is a concept. It is just a thing that you are involved in right now. It is not the end. It is not the beginning. It is just a concept. It is just something on the path that needs light shone on it. And where do we find the light? We do not give the light. The light is within you, but we need to look at it as a concept and open it up. When you open it up, the light shines out. Aha! There we can find it.